Most of the time when people come to me to ask about how to pray, they come when they're at a very low point in their lives. Sometimes the low point is related to one or more tragic turns in their lives. Other times it's because depression has taken hold and won't seem to let them go. Rarely do people come asking about prayer when things are going well, when life is good. The Psalms are filled with prayers to God when the psalmist was at a low point. Psalm 130 is one of the best known of these psalms. Hello, I'm Stuart Baskin, pastor of First Presbyterian Church of Tyler, Texas, and this is your daily devotional for Friday, August 23rd, 2024. It is no accident that they call it the depths of despair. You feel trapped, maybe in a deep hole, or more frightening, you feel like you're drowning and need someone to save you from sinking into the abyss. That's what it means when we say we're in the depths of despair. Psalm 130 gives powerful voice to this feeling. It begins, "Out of the depths I cry to you, O Lord. Lord, hear my voice. Let your ears be attentive to the voice of my supplications." This actually echoes the prayer of the prophet Jonah after he'd been thrown into the sea by the sailors in the boat which he had taken to try to escape God's call to go to Nineveh, and after God had sent a great fish to swallow him up when he was thrown into the sea. Jonah cries out to God from the belly of the fish beneath the waves of the sea, "I called to the Lord out of my distress, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. The waters closed in over me, the deep surrounded me. Weeds were wrapped around my head at the roots of the mountains. I went down to the land whose bars closed upon me forever. You brought up my life from the pit, O Lord my God." You can almost sense Jonah's panic as he descends into the depths, or as he says, to the roots of the mountains. And you can sense his relief that God had brought him up from the pit, saved him from the depths. For Jonah knew his fault. He knew that his predicament was due to his own rebellion against God, his unwillingness to go to Nineveh to preach what he considered a wicked and God-forsaken city. The same recognition of guilt haunts Psalm 130. It continues with both the recognition of God's righteous judgment and of God's gracious forgiveness. And from this recognition of God's willingness to forgive comes the patient waiting in hope for God's coming forgiveness. It reads, "If you, O Lord, should mark iniquities, Lord, who could stand? But there is forgiveness with you, so that you may be revered. I wait for the Lord, my soul waits, and in his word I hope. My soul waits for the Lord, more than those who watch for the morning, more than those who watch for the morning. O Israel, hope in the Lord, for with the Lord there is steadfast love, and with him is great power to redeem. It is he who will redeem Israel from all its iniquities." What is the iniquity here? What has Israel done? Or is this more of an individual cry for help? It hardly matters and can be read either way, which is part of what makes this such a powerful psalm. For we've all found ourselves in the depths of despair, sometimes because of things we've done that we feel we can't atone for, sometimes because of tragedy, or sometimes because of our old nemesis, depression. In any case, we have words to cry out to God. The psalmist gives them to us. And like the psalmist, we wait with faithful hope for God's rescue. Tomorrow, a cry for relief from the torments of our foes. But for now, may God continue to bless you and keep you in all that you do this day and in all the days ahead.